Yes, sir. What's up? What's going on? I know some people have some Super Bowl hangovers. Maybe, but we'll see, right? Hmm. Why did it time out? Interesting. Let me see. I have to go back and fix this. If it ain't one site, it's another, right? So let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me fix this up, Rick. Mm, trade broadcast. Um, paste that in there. Yes. Fixing up the stream on X, man. I'm sorry. Okay, now let me go back and add that in. Bang. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of like skipped over that one. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of like skipped over that one. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of like skipped over that one. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of like skipped over that one. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of like skipped over that one. Yeah, I didn't. Bang. Some margins. Now let me go back and click live again. Yeah, I kind of post that. A little technical difficulties. All right, we're looking good. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe I can fly. You wish you would have skipped it. I know, right? Yeah, buddy. That game. I was betting 31 plus and stuff like that. I was mad they didn't get him by 31. I kind of figured they was about to do the put the I kind of figured they was about to put the put the Eagles ass whooping on them. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, their weapon just wasn't there and it hasn't been there for Mahomes, right? You know that 5 to 10 catches for 12 catches for Kelsey just ain't been there, and he ran up across the defense that could ran up a versus defense that could play some defense in the offense it's hard to stop, right? The connection with him and Brown is really good. Despite all the crying and stuff that Brown does, they still have a great connection, man. On that little 20 yard plus pass plays, it definitely have a good connection. I can't take nothing from those boys, right? So it's hard. It's hard to stop that. You got Goddard out there. You got other guys out there. Saquon, defense knowing the back of their head. Saquon is back there, right? And then, for the most part, I feel like I don't think, I think, I mean, for the main part, I would say I don't, uh, they probably didn't get there, right? They probably didn't get there off the offense fully off their offense, you know. Um, their defense, Kansas City defense was pretty good this year, right? In some spots. What? They got a 20 hour projected NBA play today? What? I didn't even know that. Shout out to Pat for putting me up on that because I didn't even know that, man. Straight up. Um, Let me get this shirt at one more place here. Bang. Okay. All right, we cooking with grease now. Make sure we live on. Where are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Check your profile. Yes, we are. I believe it's right here. Let's repin this here. Any injury news here? Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown not present at shoot around. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown not present at shoot around, right? And I had already had. Let me see something. NBA. I had already had. So we need to play this really quick, right? Let's see. Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, Miami Heat. Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, Miami Heat. Right? Okay. So we're gonna have to tack this right away, right? Early questionable tags and not at shoot arounds and stuff like that. I coming off the Super Bowl, like, them boys could be somewhere drunk. Um, yeah, they could probably where they at? Oh, at Miami. Mm, mm, Interesting, right? So I already got something to the side for that. Um, all right, so what was I about to do here? Oh yeah, let me finish looking at some of the injury news here. Trey. All right, so um, long story short here. Yesterday at the Dub Club, I dropped a 7 leg plus 900. Of course, it would have cashed if no. Scotty Barnes didn't get 20, and Alperen Sengun did not get a double double. Right, he got hurt. Right, and then I dropped another plus 2,000 play right here, and Tobias Harris 15 points, Tobias Harris 10 assists, Scotty Barnes to record a double double, Dame Lillard 4 threes. Right, one more rebound for Scotty Barnes for that plus 2,000 to hit. He did not. He did not get that rebound. He was playing so slow yesterday. I don't know what it was, man. The early morning game or something like that. It was crazy, but I don't know, man. I thought he was going to get there, man. It was a plus 200 play. I also played these players straight as well, so it is what it is, right? Barnes definitely hooked it. He definitely hooked it, right? So I did pass them out to the Dub Club, and I think I put one Prize Picks play out there that did not hit, or maybe I don't know. I didn't even check it, right? But it wasn't. Yesterday wasn't. I mean, the stream was definitely profitable. You know what I'm saying from a kicking the standpoint. One thing I will say is I did lose connection on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, but it kept going on Twitter and on X, and it kept going on Facebook. So I lost connection on on YouTube for some reason, um, and I didn't get a chance to put out because I didn't get a chance to put out some of these parlays, right? Let me delete this one here, right? This is the one that didn't register, so I'll delete that. Yeah, so I mean, and then pretty much like I said, what we went over. I did. This was a plus 500. I mean, I cashed that one. Didn't get that one posted. That was like I was running out of time just trying to, Then a plus 18,000. What I smacked that, but at the end of the day, these were some of the same plays. Like Seth Curry didn't pop up till later on, so I was busy trying to get that play in Couldn't get it out in time for lock, but definitely, you know what I'm saying. Maybe I need to, that's why I really want to get some of these videos cut down, right? And try to, but it's hard. It's just within me to try to give out reason for my plays. But if I want to get some of these plays out the right way, I need to cut the stream down, right? And it ain't like those are my supporters, right? My supporters in Dub Club. I did gain a couple new members, so shout out to them. But at the end of the day, you know, that's a way that you can support me. So it's just unfortunate I couldn't get those two parlays in there, and couldn't get those two parlays in there. And unfortunately, those were the ones that hit, right? And that was a monster hit right there. I think we put what $6 on one. Actually, we hit that twice, right? Put $6 on one, that paid over 1,000. $5 on one paid about 950, right? So that was a nice little hit right there. Detroit is like concentrated usage. That's what I like, man. Where we know where the usage is coming from, a little bit of pace, and then we can figure it out. We loved Tobias Harris yesterday, man. So shout out to the tools and things like that. That's why I try to come on here and do that, right? So I didn't know. I didn't look over the. I looked over some of this stuff. Right. This is kind of like I ain't gonna say it's kind of like new, but if I can get through this real quick, but I kind of looked over a few things, but not a lot. Right. I'll tell you what I had locked in. Let me see. A few things that I had locked in, but I wasn't, giving all of it out. But I wanted what I wanted to do here. I wanted to pull the trigger on on the assist props for De'Aaron Fox. But I did sprinkle a little bit on it, right? I sprinkled a little bit on it at 7.5 at plus 118. So the 8 assists here, it's at a plus 135 now. So if you want to get there, be my guest. But I see instances where I could probably take a 6 for Chris Paul. I mean, you can probably get a 6 and a 6 because I like them both, right? You can get a 6 and a 6 for these guys at plus 104. Just a few ways that you can attack it. I did take the 7.5 assists though. I ain't even gonna lie. Not a play that I was trying to give out, but it is what it is, right? I got to test the waters, and I had to play the 11 and a half rebounds, whatever the case may be with that. But I did take it. Points plus rebounds is a play that I think I like as well. Um, you'll get plus money for his 11 and a half rebounds. Um, of course, I want to try the double double, right, for Isaiah Crowder, but it's 8.5. Let me see what the double double was. Plus 380. I really wanted to take a stab at the double doubles, but it is what it is. YMCG, Tana, what's up? Um, Money Maker Monday. I was looking at rebounds for Jared and Rudy. Right, they got a combo on Prize Picks if you ever play that. Let me see. Prize Picks, they have a combo. Um, you might like that. You know what I'm saying? So they got a 22 and a half combo. Don't know how I feel about it, man, but you might like it. This Eve Misi and Isaiah Hartenstein, I really like. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I was getting ready to bet Isaiah Hartenstein last night, but I kind of like paused a little bit, knowing that I don't know, man, with the Chet situation. The 23 and a half for Daniel Gafford and Sabonis, I think it's viable. Gafford's gonna have to keep his hand to himself today, Sabonis will have to keep his hands to himself today as well. My guy, what's up, Don? It's it's Santana. I know it is. I know my name different, but yeah, I'm on YouTube watching. Normally I'll be on Facebook. Yeah, slide on YouTube. That's where they give me. That's where they look out for me. The platform look out for me a little bit more on YouTube. Facebook just Facebook. I don't know. Sometimes when I go live, they don't push it out. Sometimes when we posting stuff, they don't. They be acting weird on Facebook. I think it's because I have a business page. They want me to buy ads. I'm not buying no fucking ads, man. Maybe I might just start using my regular profile, man. But for Facebook, but got a long shot. I'll send it over, man. Like I said, I was so I could not get that long shot over. I know y'all was gonna be mad, man. I know a lot of people was gonna be mad. I couldn't get that long shot out, man. But I know y'all probably didn't see it though. But man, that sucker smacked yesterday. It was this one right here, that plus 18,000. Couldn't get it out, bro. I couldn't get it out. I could not get it out, man. But it ended up cashing. Don't even look like it's supposed to have been a plus 18,000. But when it see they didn't put Curry up there to the end, right? And then Bridges, I just rolled with it, man. That motherfucker started tracking. I had to slide up to Dick's Sporting Goods. That motherfucker started tracking after that. I got a couple pair of shoes. I'm like, damn, that shit started tracking. I already know, Dom. I started not to even show y'all that shit, man. Straight up. And I had put two of them in the Dub Club. One of them had missed by one, a plus 2,000. That one missed by one. This one right here, this one right here. No, this one right here. We got hooked on this one right here. Um, Scotty Barnes needed one more rebound, and that would have smacked. But I couldn't even get that out to the Dub Club, Joe. Straight up. They should have DM me. I couldn't even, cause I would have passed it. Another thing, if y'all in here, follow me on Twitter too, man. I think that might be, if you ain't in there or whatever case may be, follow me on Twitter too. We can interact on Twitter because I'm starting to get trying to get back acclimated on Twitter, man. So make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, and what I'm saying, you can give me a holler there. I don't know. Sometimes they notification system be fucked up though. With the Twitter DMs, like if I'm at work, I already hooked it up to my watch, so maybe all my DMs on Twitter, and that's another way that you can, get a hold to me until I feel like I wanna, fire up the Discord. I got one. I just don't know how to run that shit, man. I don't know how to run that shit. It probably won't be good for me because I don't think I have the time for that, man. I don't, right? Already, it is what it is. But let's see, Darren Fox, Walker Kessler. Let's see, what else did I have put it there? Aiton, I'm taking a stab at that. Aiton, 10 and a half rebounds. I'm not scared. As long as he keeps his hands to himself, I feel like he can get there. Aiton rebounds, plus 100. What else did I have? Okay, so let me plug up my computer real fast. Let's see what we can do real quick, right? Now, let's reiterate this. Let's rewind this back to the beginning here. Okay, so Minnesota Timberwolves, Cleveland Cavaliers, right? I didn't even want to go over this game. Truth be told, didn't I don't have it, right? I don't. It ain't like I'm saying like somebody asked me for some money, but I don't got it. I don't got the spunk for it. You guys got something? Let me know. Right now, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. I can't think on this game right now. Couldn't think on it last night. San Antonio Spurs, Washington Wizards. We already know what the deal is with this situation. Okay, that's done, right? Let me show. You want me to show it? Yeah, he want me to show it. You want me to show it? Yeah, I'll show it. Let me. All right, let me see what we got here. Don got the play of the day, right? Let's see. All right. This is a 16 legger here, 134,000. You know I got to put a dollar on it. 134,000. Drop the link in my bio. I mean in my DM if you can. And if you drop the link in my DM, and I'll try to play it, right. I had interest in Kessler. Demon rebounds at 11 half, but they took it off the board. They must have messed up. Because I would have took that. So Mike Conley, 10 points. Jaden McDaniels, 10, 15 points. Darius Garland. As you can see, I'll let it play for you guys. This is Dom's CVS receipt right here. My boy loved them CVS receipts. I don't blame him. $2, man. Take a stab. As long as you discipline at the other things, in life and on the books, I don't see anything wrong with putting $2 on the, because you might hit, right? I don't normally go for those big joints, but yesterday I smacked one, you know. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I gotta, you know, I just don't like to put out losers, man. But you know, you got to. That's the thing with me, right? And me giving out my picks, I just got to do it, man. I got to do it, right? I got to do it. I don't want to be because I mean, at the end of the day, that's what people are doing. You just got to be confident in yourself and make sure you make the right reads. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? That's a bonus bet. I see you. I see you. I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna play it. Okay, so Washington Wizards, man. We will be using Doink today. So um, let's go to the Washington Wizards. First and foremost, here's some plays over here too. Derek White, Jason Tatum, Miles Bridges, C.J. McCollum. We'll get to these plays that I did have to the side. I was looking at it last night, but we wind it back here. Let's go here, right? So there's a bunch of different plays here. Same game parlay atmosphere. Remember, Washington played Cleveland and they was just hanging around and all that stuff. So that just lets you know anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen, right? Um, let's see. I was looking at, like I said, the assist for Chris Paul and De'Aaron Fox, some shape, or form, or fashion. This is an instance where both of these guys can get that right. Looking at Wemby, right? Wemby Hulk smashed these boys last time you synced them, um, head to head here. Last time he sent these guys, he gave them what 50 piece, right? We know how bad these guys are versus bigs and stuff like that, and then we know how good Wemby is. So, but lately, Wemby, last two games he hasn't had 20 points versus Charlotte and Orlando. You got Fox over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's going to take up a little bit more usage and things like that. Um, from a matchup standpoint, Jordan Poole, I think I like this matchup for Jordan Poole. I mean, he's just got to go. Sometimes he just comes out there broke. Looking at him from beyond the arc here, last game versus Atlanta, I like to spot it versus Atlanta. I didn't bet on him though, but 1 for 8 from three. It is what it is, right? Head to head versus San Antonio. Um, he's had some pretty good games, but this year he's only faced these guys once, right? But he did give them 42 points, 15 and 22 from the field, 6 and 9 from three, right? So looking at Jordan Poole, he's probably averaging around. Let me see, he's averaging around 10 3-point shots. Let's say 9 3-point attempts, right? Um, he's averaging about 9 3-point attempts here. Oops, about 9 3-point attempts. So last 10 games, this Spurs are 60%. They in the green, 6 out of the last 10. Hit this number at 3.5 on the season. They 55% there on this season right here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, nine, including. So he probably didn't get 10 shots up there versus them. He got 9. I got to filter to 9. Where's Jordan Poole at? Hmm, that's interesting. Where's his name at? Hmm. Could be right there in my face, and I just don't see it. Hmm, that's interesting. He should popped up. He should have popped up right there. Hmm, I'm not gonna sweat it, but I like the matchup, bro. I do like the matchup here. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it though. Truth be told, I don't know if I'm gonna bet it, but I do like the matchup here for him to hit a few extra threes in this spot, coming off a one for a one for uh, uh, um, a 1 for 8 game here, so I couldn't talk you off of it, right? Um, not gonna get too much into this game. I was looking at Bilal Koulibaly and the rebounds and assists is something that you can look at here for him. Minutes equal opportunity as well, all the time, all the time. You know that. As you can see here, Keyshawn George, last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's went over this 1.5 3-point line. And then, as you can see here, his points line is only 9.5, as to where um, um, it's doable, right? With all the injuries and stuff that and people that's out in this versus this team here, 9.5 points is not a realm of possibilities. Okay, last 10 games, of course, a lot of these guards got into that number. Um, he's taken last 2 games, he's taken 8 shots, 8 and 11 shots. I can see instances where he gets there, right? The minutes has been there. Last 2 games, he's played 30 minutes. Definitely since the trade deadline, I want to say. So he's probably getting a couple extra minutes there. The 9.5 points, I'm gonna actually throw that over there, in the over there on the side there, so I know that it'll be in the slip there. But the 9.5 points is definitely something I'm looking at. Rashad Holmes, definitely like the rebounds for him, sitting at 8.5. I don't know if I'll get there. Maybe I'll play him up to 10, or maybe get to a double double here. Um, He's just one of those hustle guys that I know can get to the basket and get around. He just had to stay out of foul trouble. That's the thing. That's the only thing I'm wrestling with. He had to stay out of foul trouble, kind of like undersized, who ain't undersized versus Wemby, but he can go out there and get you the rebounds, right? He's got double-digit points in 2 of his last 3 games, and he's got a double-double in one of those games, 12 rebounds versus Cleveland. Um, when you're looking at the center position, right? I could probably filter this by, this would probably be the one here. Maybe just filter about 30 minutes here. Seeing centers that can get 30 minutes here. In the rebound category, last 10 games, the hit rate for that has been 8 of 10, right? Centers, right? Getting 8.5 rebounds, right? Over the course of the season here, um, you can take a look at that over the course of the season. Centers with playing 30 minutes are 20 of 23 to the rebound line, right? Uh, and then if you want to take a look at the rebound chances, you could also filter it as that. His last 4 games, he's had 15, 18, 21, and 16. I could take it down there and at least go with what? The regular line is 15.9 rebound chances. Um, in his last 3 games, I would say he probably in his last 4 games he's averaged, what's that, 15? Let me see, 1, 2. He's averaged about 16 rebound chances. So I'll leave it there. And then over the course of the season, at 16 rebound chances, they're over 50% to this line. And then last 10 games, uh, with 16 rebound centers with 16 rebound chances. They're 7 to 10 to this number, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 7. So, Ware, um, Edie, Okongwu, uh, Diabate, and Goga Bataze, they all hit that rebound line there. So if you think he can get that rebound action there, there's a good chance he can probably hit this rebound line there. So I lean towards the over there. Didn't put it over there. I could just throw it in there though. Truth be told, I could throw it in there just so I don't forget about it. And that's the good thing about these tools and these books and these tools, that you can throw those plays over there, right? That you like, or whatever the case may be. Um, None of these plays here I've bet on yet, right? Rewind it back here to the Atlanta and what do we call this game? Orlando game. Atlanta and Orlando. Let's see. Okay, it's being slow. So, um, so what I looked at last night was when I looked at last night. I'll tell you what I looked at last night. I looked at George Niang, right? So first of all, here, um, the play that I do like here would probably be from a matchup standpoint. I'll say I like this matchup. I like the matchup for Paulo. Okay, I like the matchup for Paulo, and I couldn't talk you off France. Neither one of these guys, right? But I really like this matchup for these guys because defensively, I just don't know who's gonna guard these guys, right? Um, George Niang started last game. He could be in some trouble here, right? Now I've been taking Paulo's assists. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at his points plus assists. I took the 5.5 once. I think he got there, but he could take the 5.5 if you want. The pace up matchup for Orlando, where there's going to be a lot of up and down stuff like that, right? But and then, France, you could definitely look at France too, right? You can get, at the 4.5, you can get France. If you think Paulo is about to go off today, then, France, you can get the 4.5 for France too, because France been playing some ball, right? So, and he's been getting some assists here and there as well, right? So taking a look at France, um, 5, 4, 3, 5. So lately, I mean, last 4 games, he's averaging what about 4.5 assists, 4.3 or some shit like that. So he's more than capable of getting that. Okay, so PRAs, all that should be in play for him. And then Paulo, his assist prop is at 5.5, but it's just like he's hit this lately. It's like every other game. Well, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 3, 6, 9, 4, 6, right? It's like every other game as of late. Don't know what his rebounds plus assists is looking at. I could take a look at that. The combos, rebounds plus assists, um, 12.5. I think that's something that could be doable here. Or you could just take his overall PRA line or points plus or just regular points. Now, I do like the points for Paulo. I don't think George Niang can guard him or whoever else they can come get off the bench to guard him, right? So that's one thing. This kid here, I don't. He's gonna have a hard time guarding Paulo, right? So I'll come back to him. I didn't take a look at numbers wise versus this team or how they fare. So Paulo versus Atlanta, right? The last 2 games they played was last year. He did have 35 and 26 versus this team. He's got 20 points or better in every game except for 2. That's a head-to-head matchup there. Um, Lately this season, last 10 games is a good field thing here. Um, he doesn't make many threes, right? But looking at his output here, I would say 18 shot attempts. Let's go with 17 shot attempts, right? I'll say 17 shot attempts. He's probably going to get 20 today though. But let's go with 17 shot attempts to the starting power forward here. Let's go 17 shot attempts. He's already on last 10 games. He's averaging 18.8. So let's just click it to 17 and see what we got. So what we got here is everything green right now when it comes to the points, the 3 pointers, and the rebounds, right? So his line sitting at the points line sitting at 23. Um, Power forwards that's getting 17 field goal attempts in the last 10 games versus this team, averaging 30 points. Okay, so um, yeah, minutes equal opportunity, man. You want, it's a lot of stuff to bet on, right? It's a lot of stuff to bet on, but once you just, you know, once you bet on people that's giving you the best chance to hit that prop, because you can bet on some people that can still get there in less volume than others. But sometimes when you line that shit up, when you line it up and you betting on players that's giving you the best chance to hit that prop, then that's when you kind of like, I ain't gonna say you cook it with grease, but if you take a L on that prop, then you don't feel so bad as when I didn't bet on a motherfucker that probably wasn't even supposed to hit the prop. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do more of right now, right? But long story short here, like I said, a guy here, he's averaging last 10 games, he's averaging 18.8 shots. I filter it to I filter it to what? What the fuck did I filter it to? Oh, 17 field goal attempts, and power forwards are having a good game, right? This is the last 10 games for this team, but truth be told, let's see, November 15th, that was probably the first power forward, which was Kyle Kuzma, to have 15 shots versus them. All of this is this year. All of this is this year from November 15th to February 7th, right? So, and then the three pointers, right? 7 to 10. This 3 point line is at 1.5 at plus 110. Um, that's an overall good spot. His rebound proper sitting at 7.5. People are averaging 9. That's been having a 17 hit rate right there. And if you're looking at the rebounds, the last 10 games he's averaged 11 rebound chances, and they're giving up 13.3 rebound chances. If I'm wanting to bet on his rebounds, then I will come here and I'll say, hey, since he's averaging 11 rebound chances, let's filter it to 11 rebound chances and see what we got, right? Last 10 games. Apply. And 11 rebound chances. So people that had 11 rebound chances really had more the last 10 games, right? So the least rebound chances was 12 here, and that was Justin Champagne. But they 9 to 10 to this rebound line. So Paulo is in one of those spots, right? So for that right there, I'm just gonna throw his points up there just to give myself a reminder that he's in one of those spots, right? And same thing with somebody like Franz, right? But does it mean he's gonna hit that prop? It doesn't necessarily mean that, but the spots. But these are two guys that are gonna give you the opportunity to hit that prop, right? So looking at Franz, the small forward spot here. Um, Now, I don't know who Dyson Daniels would be guarding, right? I don't know who Dyson Daniels would be guarding. That's an interesting question, right? Do I think he can stop Franz? I think Franz probably has a size advantage over him. I think he's got a size advantage over his points prop. Franz points prop is sitting at 27.1, right? Versus Atlanta, hmm, he's averaging 17 points, and his rebounds, he's averaging 6.3 rebounds, right? He's 5 and 6 to this rebound prop here. So that's one thing, right? But this Franz, it's a different Franz this year. It's a different Franz. So uh, looking at Franz here, I can go last five. How long has he been back here? One. He's been back about 10 games, right? 9 games, we'll say 10. In this time span, he's averaging 21 shot attempts, right? So I'll just go with I'll be generous. I'll be generous and go. He's averaging 21 shot attempts. I'll be generous and go 19. I'll be generous and go 19 shot attempts. Even though this is a pace up matchup, right? Even though this is a pace up matchup, Atlanta's probably shit. Atlanta's probably the top 5 fastest paced team in the league. I'll knock off 3 shot attempts just in case um, Paulo go crazy, and what do we come up with, right? So five of the 10 small forwards has hit this number, and from the 3 pointer at 1.5, um, in the last 10 games for Paulo, just one. I mean, for France, just 1.5 threes in general. He's hit 2. I mean, he's hit 6 of 10, and then to this position, in this amount of shot attempts from the field, not 3 pointers. In this amount of shot attempts from the field, they've averaging guys are coming in averaging about 8.7 3 point attempts, and they're giving up. They hit this 1.5 line 8 of their last 10 games. So it's a way that you can figure out how you want to do things, right? Um, Franz surprised me. I was looking at his threes around this area when he took 8, and he took 10, and then he took 5 and 11. I was looking at that, but he's not somebody that I really bet for threes. But man, you take 5 threes from me, I think the 1.5 is viable. So the 1.5, you get the 1.5 at a minus 128 right now. The under at plus money, whatever you want to do, right? And like I said, I was being generous with his field goal attempts. He's been averaging 21. I got it at 19. If I really put it at a true 21, it might go up a little bit, right? 21 shot attempts here. Apply that. Then at 21 shot attempts or more, which he's averaging in the last 10 games, 21 shot attempts or more, people are hitting their points prop at 27 and a half. They hit their points prop twice this year, right? So what I would say here, yeah, twice this year. People who, no, no, 1 for 1. But that was the same guy, right? So you're not getting too many small fours. You got to look at the league. Not getting too many small fours going out there taking 23 shots, right? 24, 21, 22 shots. So you see a lot of Jaylen Brown up here. Jaylen Brown, DeRozan, Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, DeRozan. That was back then with OG and Durant. So, you know, they're not seeing a lot of volume like that. You know what I'm saying? They only seen two guys this year. I forgot to check to see how many games it was when I filtered to 19 from this year. From this year, let's see. From this year, it was one, two, three, four, five. It was five guys, and Jason Tatum and playing combo power forward, small forward. Uh, um, what's this boy name? Jaylen Brown twice. Kolobali didn't get there. Jaylen Brown didn't get there, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown got there on that game. So you know, if you can work, if you can work with these filters here to see which direction you want to take things in. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, assist here. And in that time span, everything can kind of like line up. You see these people averaging about 36 minutes right there, and the 4.5 assists. It's in the green, 6 of 10. That's what his assist prop is at. So it's a lot. It's a lot, right? I couldn't talk you off Paulo and friend and friends, but from a defensive standpoint, the matchup today, I really think Paulo is in one of those matchups, right? Looking at George's Niang, right? Pace down matchup. Pace down matchup here, right? So, versus Orlando, he was coming off the bench in Philly. I mean, he was coming off the bench in Cleveland, right? So that's one thing. But it looks like Atlanta's going to need him, right? So since he's been in Atlanta, he's played. I don't know. I would say at least two games, 23 and 26 minutes, and um, he went 1 for 4 for 3 and 4 for 7 for 3. Um, so he takes a decent amount of threes, right? So that's one thing. Now, um, last 10 games, power forwards versus. Let me see something. Versus, okay, so I got 5 3-point attempts up there. 3-point attempts, 17 in the last two games. Mm. Playing with Trey, I would say 5 3-point attempts, but I'm gonna take it down for right now, right? What other filters did I have on here? These are probably some of the filters that I had on here from last night. I gotta remember to check these filters. Now, power forwards. Now this is a low line here at 9.5. So, that's why you're seeing a lot of green there. 6 of 10. But what I was looking at was the three ball, right? So when you're looking at the three ball for him, he's averaging about 5 3-point attempts. And I will leave it there. I will leave it there about at the power forward at 5 3-point attempts, right? So let me go back because he's be starting and he's going to be needed to stretch the flow out and to possibly put some points on the board, right? Because this team they made some trades and all this and that and the other. So that's just 5 3-pointers attempted versus the power forward versus this team Orlando, right? So when you're looking at the hit rate, the last 10 games this year, um, They're 100% to this number in the last 10 games. Uh, with power forwards taking two threes or more, right? So they 10 of 10, and then you got that's the points line. That's 9.5 points. So when you look over here, I probably can't see over here. That's the 1.5 3 line, right? That's a parlay piece. But at the end of the day, power forwards have been hitting the three this season. Not very often though, because you can see there's a big gap in there since February 8th. Then next time was January 23rd, and so on and so forth. But there's a way, right, that people can get there, right? So let me see. I wonder if I move myself up here out the way so you guys can see. Let me see. I'm doing doink here. Maybe I need to slide up here somewhere. That's pretty much to put me out the way, right? I think that'll get me out the way, right? Why y'all ain't say, man, you in the way, man? Why y'all ain't say that? Or I can probably come right here, right? And get out the way. Yeah, I think I can get out the way like that. All right, so I'm kind of small too, but this ain't for sure, right? So, what about on the season here? So it's only was 10 games this season. Hmm. Hmm. I still don't know if I'm gonna play it, but man, Niang can get hot, right? Coming off a 4 3 point game, of course, versus these guys, Niang can get hot, but this is only a parlay piece, right? So maybe I should let me see something. Let me move it up to 2.5 threes, where you get that for plus 165 on one of these books somewhere, and that number is 7 of 10. Uh, yeah, and Harrison Barnes just went out there and had 7 threes. It's Paulo not wanting to step out. So that's a look, right? That's a look. I mean, you can use it as a parlay piece for the 1.5, 2.5. It's not pushing it. I ain't gonna lie, it's not pushing it because George Niang, that's what he shoots the three. He shoots the three, so it can happen. That's just something. Overall for this game here, um, um, Goga Bataza and Wendell Carter Jr., right? I don't know what to think here. They got me kind of messed up. They got me kind of messed up here. I don't know what to think here with the minutes distribution, right? Like, I don't want to get my money hung. I really want to bet on one of these guys. I just can't get my money hung up in there, right? Last game versus the Spurs, nothing. 8, 11 minutes, right, for Wendell Carter, right? And then Goga Batadze versus the Spurs goes out there and plays 26 minutes, right? On the 6th, Goga Batadze plays 17 minutes. And then Wendell Carter goes out there and plays 26 minutes versus Joker. You would think that shit would be all the way around. Goga wasn't playing good, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't get my money mixed up in that shit. Trying to figure this shit out. What's up? What's up, Devontae? Yeah, man. March 18th. You already know I'm ready. I'm already. You already know I'm ready. March 18th. You already know, bro. Straight up. You already know I'm ready. March 18th, right? MLB. So long story short here, you know, it is what it is, right? Um, so I don't know which one y'all would bet on. I'm definitely looking at Paulo for a change today. I can see instances where he goes to f off, right? Let me go see any news real quick here. I can see Paulo going off, going crazy today. Stephen Curry participating in shoot around. Jovic available to play. Connaughton questionable. Jaime Jaquez out. Um, Lopez probable. Struss questionable. Oh, oh, Struss questionable. They might as well go ahead and throw Buddy into the starting lineup, man. Straight up. Tyler Hero questionable. Lillard questionable. Jason Tatum and Brown not at shoot around. So let me just give you a quick thing right here, right? So these guys not at shoot around coming off the Super Bowl, whatever, right? Um, Shit, it's a possibility that they probably not gonna play, man. So you can take a look at what you want to take a look at in those instances, right? When we get to that game, I'm gonna show you something. When we get to that game. Dame Lillard questionable, right? Tough game yesterday. He went ballistic, 8 threes or some shit like that. He was on one after the Super Bowl, so you know it is what it is. Tyler Hero probably hung over, man. So he probably not gonna play, right? So keep an eye on that. Early questionable tags, 90% those guys be out, man. So if you want to make some, if you got money to bet against the injury report and finding out who's going to benefit in the absence of these people, you can figure it out, and then it is what it is, right? From there, Struss, if he misses, then you can take a look at the small forward they just acquired. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. I forget his name, but man, I'm excited, man. Ben Simmons though. I wish he would have went to Cleveland. That's crazy to me going to L.A. But who wants to go to Cleveland, right? That's Joe Kim Noah, if y'all don't know. But at the end of the day, I would have went if I was Ben Simmons. I would have went to Cleveland, bro. Straight up. Um, Jaquez, Brook Lopez is probable, so it is what it is, right? Just a couple tidbits, just in case for the injury report, because that's the most important. That's where I get my all my value at, bro. Betting against the injury report, I love it. I love it. Trying to predict what happens before the books. You got to find the edge before the books get hip. Charlotte Hornets and Brooklyn Nets. Now we got an over under 212.5 in this spot. Um, Front end of a back to back. I wouldn't play it either if I was Melo yesterday. So Melo numbers are out. If they're out, I expect him to go. Um, yeah, I expect him to go today, straight up. So the three ball for him is looking like 3.5 at 132. This Brooklyn Nets team does not play fast. Bridges played a lot of minutes here. Don't know what the big situation gonna be like today. Mark Williams might play today, right? So gotta see what's gonna happen. They just signed my boy Diabate. They signed him up, so that was one thing there. Wonderful matchup yesterday versus Miles Bridges for Tobias Harris. So we definitely rolling with the power forwards here. So as you can see, let's see here, over the course of the season, things might not reflect. Charlotte, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, and giving up points to the power forward position and 2.5 3-pointers made. So right now we're gonna get Cam Johnson points coming out at a 3-point at a two at a parlay piece, which I do like for parlay pieces. So let me add that over there. Then we could take a slide over here because that's what we were on yesterday. We were on Tobias Harris. I took him to 15 and plus money. Then I took him at 20 on the lay, and the lay smashed, right? So long story short here, let's go. And I think this is where YouTube cut out at when I was showing this power forward line. But we'll take a look at it, right? We'll take a look at it. Oh no, error record. That motherfucker is in. What's going on with it? What's up? What's happening? Okay, there we go. That motherfucker popped up with a. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Can we refresh it one more time? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Hey, I'll tell you this though. Long story short here, I like it, right? I got interest in it, right? For a parlay piece. Looking at Cam Johnson here, just off pure hit rates, you can definitely see Cam Johnson has been on one from the 3 point line here. In the 3 point in the three makes category. He's got multiple threes in a bunch of games in a row. But some of his makes has been 3 for 6, 3 for 9, 2 for 9, 3 for 8, 2 for 9, 6 for 12, 3 for 5, 2 for 5, 4 for 6, 3 for 7, 4 for 10, 3 for 6, like whatever, right? This is what he does. He shoots the three ball. I got interest in his threes and or points, right? That's one thing there. Um, D'Angelo Russell. I was looking at his assist prop last night. I don't know if I'll get there. I'll probably look at his threes too, truth be told. But his assist came opened up at plus money because I seen it, right? 5.5. He disappointed me, bro. I'm probably just gonna lay back off, fall back from it, right? I'm probably just gonna fall back from it. This video is getting long, right? So I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a like I'm a like if Melo plays, I'm not gonna like Bridges as much as I did yesterday, of course, and I'm gonna like the 3.5 threes for Lamelo, and the 2.5 threes for and the 2.5 threes for Johnson here. So let me add these right. Let me add these 2.5 threes for D'Angelo Russell is a straight bet here. I think there's instances where he gets there, right? I do like the matchup. Whatever, man. And then the injury news here. We need to look. We need to take a look at. We need to take a look at Nick Smith Jr. Right? He sat out yesterday too, so he's questionable because we need to know, right? Because Curry came out there cooking yesterday. I wish I took him for more. He went 5 and 9 for three. And back-to-back games, he's hit 4 threes or better. But it's not. He's not somebody I can bet on with maybe as a two guard or something. But with Lamelo and the amount of volume and usage Melo's has, it's gonna be hard for me to trust him. Right? It's gonna be hard. But those some injury news you got to keep an eye out on. Keeping it moving, man. Keeping it moving. Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. Um, can't show you what I was trying to look at because Doink is actually down there. Maybe if I click on another game, maybe it might work, right? You know what? Let's try this. Go to Derek White. Okay, that's not working. How about go to Boston? Let's see if it was just that Brooklyn game, the one that's messing up. All right, well, fuck it, man. Let me see if I can DM these motherfuckers real fast. Quite sure you are aware the site is acting up. Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. Um, if these guys ain't in, we already know, man. Straight up. So, what I'll tell you is the point guard, man. You know, looking at looking at the point guard position, we go over this all the time. Um, Miami, looking from the from the assist standpoint, Miami is giving up the third most assists. They pretty much green and categories that we want to look at for Derek White. 3.5 threes, potential assists are up, assists are up, rebound chances, things of that nature, right? So maybe we could take a look at White, not Kobe White, Derek White, um, versus Boston. No, Miami. I want to see what he's done versus Miami. So this year, 19 points, 8 assists, 5 for 12 for three. Granted, that was December, but long story short, looking at the defensive, looking at the numbers here, I mean, it was there, right? The 8 assists, and he had 5 threes. He shot 12 of them, right? And so the attempts, they're probably averaging the attempts, right? So they're averaging the second most attempts from the point guard position. You know, so potential assists are up, and the assists, right? The second or third, what? Second or third most assists to the point guard position, right? So um, now his assist prop is coming out right now at 4.5, right? You'll get 6 assists for him at plus 200. You'll get 8 assists for him at plus 700. You get 10 assists maybe on DraftKings. Let's see. 10 assists at plus 1100. I mean, 9 assists at minus 1100. And what was it on FanDuel? 8 assists at 700. So kind of like on par, I would say. But, it is what it is, right? So, um, depending on the star lineup and how things would go, let's say both of those guys were out because what's the name's already out. Holiday's already out. So you got to look at Pritchard coming off a 6 3-point make game and 3 threes are better in 3 straight games. His assist could be in play. He could probably slide into the point guard position. That leaves us with, White looking to make threes and stuff like that. Um, and Cornette, right? No, not Cornette. Hauser, another 3 point marksman, right? Given the opportunity, right? He can go out there and stroke some threes as well. So those Pritchard, those guys you probably be looking at, right? Torrey Craig, newly acquired Torrey Craig, he's hurt, well, or he's still hurt, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, man. But usage bumps go to, if those guys happen to be out, definitely Porzingis, White, and Pritchard, right? And those guys will be playing some minutes, right? Tyler Hero, he's questionable, right? So I don't expect Tyler Hero to go. So, um, hmm, Rozier probably, um, or they might want to try to dust off because Rozier is going to be get his minutes anyway. He's probably going to get a couple extra shots too. So you could probably look at a 3-point line or something like that for Rozier, to where his line's probably at 1.5 right now. They might try out the trusty starting lineup. I would like the 1.5 threes for Wiggins. I would like the 1.5 threes for. I would like the 1.5 threes for. I would like the 1.5 threes for. Damn, with Terry Rozier, man. So if you want to get ahead of the game, you can get ahead of the game right now, man. Think about it. Coming off the Super Bowl, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You want to get ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? You can get ahead of the game. Whatever you want to do. Bam, 9.5 rebounds, uh, double double for -110. I couldn't talk you off of that, right? The fix should be in, hopefully. Let's see. Mm, not yet. Okay. So, um, with the injury news, that's what we're looking at. New Orleans Pelicans and Oklahoma City Thunder. Bam. Uh, some shit I had for I had some shit lined up for CJ McCollum as well. As you can see here, I had, what did I have in there? The 3.5 rebounds, the 2.5 threes, right? 3.5 rebounds and 2.5 threes. So, um, hmm, I really wanted to show you guys that on Doink, and it's a few other plays too, man, that you could definitely take a look at. But I wanted to show you guys that on Doink. So how would I implement that? So this is how I will implement it. So looking at the two guard position, that's the last 6 games. How about the last? Let's just go to 3 here. So hmm, OKC, the last 10 games, 9, 10 games to the shooting guard position, they've been in the green somehow, some way. 35 points, green in the rebounds, green in rebound chances, assists been in the green, potential assists, like whatever, right? So threes, 4 3-point makes, and then you're gonna get somebody like CJ McCollum who has the volume, right? Who has the volume. And I was looking at his 3 point his rebound opened up at 3.5. It's probably at 4.5 now. Money probably came in, but it's at 3.5 at -140 right now. It's a lean, right? But I don't know if I can still go there with Chet, right? With Chet, but the numbers were there, right? The numbers is there as of late, right? That's what I've seen as of late. So I'm just spreading the word right now. Just spreading the word right now. Okay, the fix is in. So the fix is in, and it's not, right? It was almost in. So let's rewind it back here and where we were at. Um, let's see here. I don't like to be like this, man. I'm gonna go back in my corner for a little bit, and I'll figure out another way to do things, right? I'm gonna give me a custom overlay and probably do away with the green screen. Give me a custom overlay, and then like Twitch users and stuff, streamers, I'm getting ready to do that. Long story short, though, at the end of the day, what's the spread in this? 16. Now, it's a 16-point spread. 20 and a half for CJ McCollum, 21 and a half for Murphy, and Zion 21 and a half. He probably could, but I don't know though. He probably could. I'm looking at the one I'm looking at is I'm looking at CJ McCollum, man. I'm looking at CJ McCollum for sure. I mean, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? Murphy could, but I'm looking at CJ McCollum, man. I mean, just showing you right here. Last 10-9 games, OKC versus shooting guards, they've been looking good, bro. I mean, shooting guards been looking good. I don't know who they ran across. I don't know who they ran across, but 35 points and 9 rebounds and 8 assists, and man, they've been looking good. Phoenix been getting their ass lit up by shooting guards too, and from beyond the arc, all that shit, right? But points wise, um, OKC last 10 games: OKC, Phoenix, Portland, Orlando. That's interesting. Let's go to the last 6 weeks. No, let's go to the last 4 weeks because I know. I mean, these numbers are definitely going to change. It's just some what have you done for me lately type of shit. But they still in the green here. OKC still in the green. 17 rebound chances. Da, da, da. How about last 5 weeks? OKC. Last 6 weeks. OKC falling back down. So lately, last 2 to 5 weeks, they've been, I don't know what's been going on in those regards, right? So, and that's just what's been going on as of late. Um, hmm, Cam Johnson, LaMelo Ball. So we must have got news in that game for something. Let's see. Isaiah Wong questionable. Diabate questionable. Smith Jr. questionable. Josh Green questionable. LaMelo Ball should be fully in, right? Pause, man. God damn. So LaMelo Ball should be fully in. That's crazy. That's crazy for real, right? That was a real pause, wasn't it? Man, let me. I don't pause myself a lot, but that was definitely a pause, right? So at the end of the day, uh, yeah, Wong, questionable. All these guys are from Charlotte, right? So that's why we get these guys, in or out. Shea is Shea. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. Thought these guys just played, man. That was crazy, wasn't it, Marcus? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's supporting, man. Straight up. Make sure y'all drop a like, man, and find my Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter, bro. Follow me on Twitter, man. Get a little something going on, man. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the bio, whatever case may be. If you don't know where it is, it's right here, right here. Where? Right here. I'm about to cook one. I don't know if we're gonna cook one. What time is it? Um, right here, bro. Right here. Right here, right here, right there, right there. So let's go back to, let's see. 7, McCollum ain't do shit versus OKC. That boy liable to fold. Let me see. He had 8 rebounds though. No, 8 assists, and he had 5 rebounds and 8 assists. 0 9 for 3 though. They put the clamps on his ass. Hmm. 2 of 8 for 3 for Murphy. They lost by 10 that game. No Hartenstein. Misi has been playing a solid 30 minutes as of late. The injury news here, let me see something. So they don't have Tice no more. Olenek out. Robertson Earl has probably been playing the backup here. He's been getting a certain amount of minutes. They developing Misi right now. And Misi, I he had a double double last time he faced these guys. Shout out to Misi though, man. Straight up. You know, he's been trying to hold his own, man. So McCollum just got ruled out. Oh, Marvin on. Okay, my boy, okay, bro, that's my bro right there. CJ out. Damn, CJ out. CJ out. Okay, they finna blow the doors off these motherfuckers, man. Sometimes it's probably good enough to leave well enough alone, right? So whatever you want to get to, right? Whatever you want to get to here, let's see. Whatever you want to get to here, be my guest, right? I don't, it's Boston, Brandon Boston ruled out, CJ McCollum out. So I'm finna tell you what's finna happen, right? So Boston Jr. is out, CJ is out, right? So this kid here's got a flamethrower. Hawkins. Y'all already know. He's gonna step into the fold. Him and Alvarado gonna be in the backcourt. They're gonna be barbecue chicken, right? Yeah, 26. You need to get that in right now. It's probably gonna be locked, but what I usually do, but the spread was too long, right? Let me see something here. Where is that? I usually play the blowout pack. I would go, but the spread was too wide. I would go 11 plus first, and then I would go 11 plus first. I would go 11 plus first. Then I go 26. Then I go 21 to 30, and then I go 31 plus. So it's you going if they 31 them plus, anywhere it go, you can if they get in range, like you can hit 3 of them. You gonna lose one though, right? But you can go 3-1 on that bet. You can hit the 11-1. I mean, the 11 plus, but the spread is too big. But most instances you get the 11 plus, you can hit the 26, and you can hit the 31. And then if you bet 31 to 21 to 30, then you can lose that one, but you'll hit 3 out of the 4. That's a real blowout pack. It's gonna be Zion and it's gonna be Murphy and Zion for me. He said that game is a live bet on a parlay. I would probably live no, well, I would probably live bet some things, but right now, I'm telling you right now, while the books still got their lines up, don't be surprised if they don't have Hawkins numbers out. But I'm gonna tell you, don't be surprised if Hawkins come out here and light their ass up from beyond the arc. Hawkins can hit the 3 ball for sure, right? He can hit the 3 ball. Just got to go out there and get time, right? From the guard position here, he's going to be forced to play, right? Hawkins, yeah, he's going to be forced to play, and he's going to come out there and shoot. So it's going to be Murphy going to shoot that thing. Javante Green, he ain't gonna start. Yeah, yeah, Murphy gonna shoot that ball. Now, they do have Bruce Brown. Got traded over there. Don't know. Got to keep an eye out for Bruce Brown too, because Bruce Brown could be in play. He could probably end up starting, right? So Bruce Brown could end up playing today, and Bruce Brown is not a good, not a bad player, right? I could see instances where if he plays today, he's over there for trade. I can see instances where Bruce Brown could come out there and get him 25, 30 minutes, right? So that's the other guy we could take a look at there. So, long story short, they probably about to get their ass beat up, man. So blowout concerns. They Zion the first one to go to the bench or something in a blowout. So we'll see what's gonna happen, right? We'll see what's gonna happen. So that's informational right there, right? So we'll see, right? Let me take CJ McCollum down. Golden State Warriors, Milwaukee Bucks, Dame Lillard. Truth be told, I don't think Dame Lillard plays today, right? I don't think he plays today. No, I wouldn't go Zion under. I'm not. I'm just gonna fade him, right? I'm just gonna fade him. If he get there, he gets there. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna look at it. Like I'm gonna look at it. I ain't gonna lose no money. I'm gonna tell you that. I could pass up some money, but I'm definitely not gonna lose now. We got action every day. NFL coming too, man. I mean MLB coming. We're gonna have action every day. You can't win all the money. Got to go in there and take what's yours, right? So this game is locked for some reason, like super locked. You know what I'm saying? It's locked. The usage is gonna be there for him though, bro. He can probably go out there and hit it, but I don't want no parts of that shit. Chet gonna be back too. Zion might get his ass dunked on today. Um, why is this locked? Okay, so let's look at it like this. All right, so let's prep for this, right? Milwaukee, right? So what's going to happen here is so ABC is already out. Dame Lillard is questionable. I definitely think he's not playing today, right? So between Kevin Porter Jr. and Rollins or whatever, I don't know who's going to get the start of the point guard. Long story short, we're gonna be looking at Kuzma, right? From the field, like yeah, we're gonna be looking at Kuzma, right? So I'm gonna be looking at Kuzma rebounds for sure. Um, he's played what 2 games. He's took 6 and 8 threes, so he's probably averaging about 7 3-point attempts in his last 2 games, right? And his shot attempts at 13 shot attempts at both of those games. I'm looking for Kuzma to take at least 15 shots this game. And Bobby Porter's starting. Bobby Porter's going to get a bump here. And what else? Center's been rebounding the ball very well versus this Golden State team. Um, they say Lopez is questionable. I mean, it's probable. Don't be surprised if Lopez don't play this game either, right? I'm just telling you. So when we get lines, everything is locked here. What about DraftKings? Okay, we got lines on DraftKings. See, FanDuel, they know not to put that shit up there. They ain't trying to goddamn it get their head knocked off. Some of these other books will let you go ahead and knock their head back. But what is Kuzma's? This is what rebounds. This is assists. What about the rebounds here? This shit at 8. The books know. They know already. Hmm. What about his points prop? What about these guys' points prop? And some of that shit are probably already baked into the line because the books know these motherfuckers gonna be in and out. His points prop at 20. Right. His points prop at 20, and this motherfucker ain't even had 20 yet with this new team. He's had he just got there with these guys, and he's only played 2 games. He's got 13 and 12 points. How does his points go? How does he get to 20? He's averaging 15 points a game, right? I would see 17 or something like that. They okay. He getting the Damian Lillard bump, but 5 points up, 20. 19 points at minus 130. Okay. 18 points at a minus 160. So minus 130, you want to lay the juice for that 19 or 20, right? So, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Um, what about Gary Trent Jr. went out there and hit 6, 7 threes yesterday. Where's Bobby Portis at? 20 points. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know right now, bro. Straight up. I might end up taking a rain check on the game till I see what's really, really going to happen there. I don't have to bet. Marvin said his ass getting 15. I don't know. I don't have to bet that though. I don't have to bet. Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks. I don't mind the spot here for Sabonis and or Gafford. Gafford's gonna have to keep his hands to himself, right? Especially going up against Sabonis. But like I said, Sabonis is one of those guys that will let you get your rebounds, and he'll get out the way and get his, right? Let's see if the site is back up, and it's not. So let's slide over here to another two, right? Um, First and foremost, taking a look at the injury report here. Anthony Street closed glass, glass table. He said, "I'm scared of him for 20." I mean, the usage gonna be there. The usage gonna be there. He ain't scared. He's scared. I expect him to take at least 15 to 17 shots. The usage gonna be there. Don't know how they gonna defend these guys, right? Who's Draymond ain't gonna be on him. He probably gonna have Jimmy on him. So we'll see. I don't have to bet on that game though. Straight up. None of you guys don't have to bet on them. The thing about that is I always tell people, right? Let's say let's say Marvin, right? Marvin, let's say you don't bet on him, and he goes out there and get 25, right? And then you say, hey, I should have bet on him. No, 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 no. Don't say that. Don't. Those are not good habits. Don't. If that's how you react to it, that's not the way to react to it. If you say, hey, I'm not fucking with him for 20 points, and he goes out there and give you 25, then if for some reason you get salty, like, okay, I'm finna go, I should have betted, I shouldn't have listened to da 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 da, nothing like that. Those ain't good habits to develop, right? If you miss that bread, you miss that bread. Just keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? If you miss that bread, just you miss that bread, because I'm just using that for example, though, Marvin. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, you don't want to, sometimes that can lead to raised betting and stuff like that. This to whoever it might not apply to any of us. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You get him some boards. I can see instances where he get them boards. Now, motherfuckers been going in there rebounding like a mug versus these centers been getting in there, getting boards, right? Versus Golden State lately. Golden State Warriors right here on the season, they're giving up the to centers. They're giving up the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 most rebounds. That's top 10 are giving up rebounds in the league. But lately, though, boy, let me see. Last 3 weeks, let's see. Golden State, they pat, right? They right there, pat. How about the last 2 weeks here? Cause I know people been going upside their head, man. I guess I was wrong, but the people I've been betting on been getting busy. But these guys like Kessler been, going there getting busy on their ass, right? So I guess, it is what it is. He said, I'm gonna definitely miss that points money. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But here back to where we were was you know This Sacramento teams game. So here's some things, right? Um, Let me tell you some spots that I know by heart. Sacramento in the three ball, right? Sacramento giving up the second most threes to the shooting guard position. I can take this filter down from the shooting guard position. I can go overall 3 pointers made. As of right now, Sacramento's giving up the most 3 pointers right now. Now, looking at the starting lineup, they lost Davion Mitchell, probably their best perimeter defender. No, wait a minute, Davion Mitchell. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, did they? No, 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 no. Keon Ellis steps into the fold, right? So Keon Ellis would probably be guarding Kyrie. I don't know what the starting lineup is. Let me see. Fox, not Fox. Monk, DeRozan, Levine, Murray, and Sabonis. None of them got no defense except for Murray, right? So the backcourt terrible defensively. I can see them keep on giving up threes, right? I can see them keep on giving up threes. Who they playing against? Dallas, right? So I can see them keep on giving up threes, whether it's Kyrie, whether it's Max Christie, whatever the case may be with that. So I could definitely see that, and like I said, from its proof is in the pudding here. You can see right now over the course of the season, um, just as a whole, they're giving up the most 3 pointers. Right now, we can take a look at some of the shot profiles and stuff like that. When who was that again? Sacramento, right? Sacramento. Okay, let's start here. Sacramento. The pull-up 2 point attempts are green. Now these are attempts. These are not makes. Well, so you look at this the chart. These are attempts. That meaning they're giving them up. Now it's up to the player to make them, right? So put up 2 point attempts. They're in the green right there, right? They like what? Sacramento. They second in giving up the 3 point to 2 point attempts. They like beige in the pull up 3 point attempts. Catch and shoot 3 point attempts. They green, not as green as we like it. Corner 3 point attempts. I don't look too much into it. Only for certain people. Then above the break 3 point attempts. Right. These are just attempts. Then you go back and look and see. Okay, well, who's that guy, right? So just off the back of my head, you got Clay, and off the back of my head, you got Kyrie, right? So looking at Clay, let's see what's been going on. Clay, let's take a look. Clay been coming around a little bit too, man. Straight up. I don't bet on him like that, but man, looking at Clay here, I will take Miami filter down, and we'll take a look at Clay. So two of his last 3 games, he's hit three threes or better. And then and lately, 7 for 12, 6 for 11, 3 for 7, 0 for 6, 3 for 8, 3 for 6, 1 for 4. Right? How about head to head versus Sacramento? We all know he likes to shoot that thing versus Sacramento too, because remember this was the team that no was that Sacramento? Yeah, that was the team he put up all those points on, right? Remember it was about 4, 5 years, 6, 7 years ago though. He gave them like 30 and a quarter, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Clay Thompson, Clay Thompson, move this Sacramento. Clay Thompson. Now, wait. Okay, Sacramento. Let's see, Sacramento. Okay, move that. Now, Clay Thompson, some of his averages, 8.5, around about 8.5, 3.5, 3.3 3 point makes. He's averaging 3 makes, almost 8.5 3 point attempts. How's he getting it done? Pull up points, 4.5, one of them threes. Catch and shoot points, 8.5, two of them threes. That's your three right there. Two, one right here, two right here. Driving points, not his forte. Points in the paint, pretty much not his forte, right? And then, long story short, you can match that up with some of what they've been doing, right? So what they've been giving up, catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot threes. They say it's fixed. Let's see. They say it's fixed. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay, it's fixed. It's fixed. Tanner said they on his radar. It's fixed. Okay, bet. All right, so let me finish this off where I was at. So the catch and shoot threes. Let me see, Sacramento. Catch and shoot 3-point attempts and above the break 3-point attempts. That's got to be what Clay does, right? Let's see. So catch and shoot points, right? Um, catch and shoot points. Like this 11 right here, that's three threes and a two. This 9 right here, that's three threes and a two. The 6, that's two threes. You know it, right? This 12 points right here is four threes. This 18 right here on the 27th of January was what? Seven threes, right? Um, he hit seven threes, right? So six of them was a catch and shoot, and one of them, that seventh, was a pull up. So it just, so that's what they doing, right? So a catch and shoot, pull up three pointers, and as you can see, that's how you can match it up with this tool right here. You can look at the profile, and you can see Sacramento catch and shoot 3-point attempts and pull up 3-point attempts, right? And depending on the player, you could some of this color shit you could throw out the window because we've seen this motherfucker could be red, but we know who Clay is and what he can do, right? So shit like that. Uh, so at the end of the day, and then you got guys like Max Christie, right? So you're gonna have Kyrie out there, Max Christie out there. You're gonna have Clay out there, and you're gonna have PJ Washington. That's your starting four people, and then you got Daniel Gafford, right? He's gonna be the only big. He's gonna have to stay his ass out of foul trouble. So um, from the way it looks, I couldn't talk you off the 3-pointers from the 3-point shooters on Dallas and Sabonis, right? What we know Sabonis going to work. This is what we know. Right now, Powell is out, Lively is out, Anthony Davis street clothes is out. So Gafford gonna have to really stay out of foul trouble, bro. He gonna have to stay out of foul trouble, which leads me to Sacramento. This is the guy, right? This nigga here, I mean, he look how he's smiling, right? Look how he's smiling. He know he about to get busy tonight, straight up. So, Sabonis have to keep his hands to himself too, you know, because Gafford will try to get you in foul trouble a little bit too, bro. What's up, Z's? He'll try to get you in foul trouble a little bit too. So at the end of the day, but look at him smiling though. He like, yeah, he's gonna go crazy tonight, probably. But yeah, man, he's self-explanatory. So however you want to look at it, points plus rebounds, things of that nature. Since Doink is back up, let's go to Doink real quick here, and let's look at player props here. Let's go straight to Dallas. No, let's go to Sabonis. While we're talking about Sabonis, let's finish this up. Versus Dallas here. His last 10 games versus Dallas. Hmm. That's Monk. I'm finna say this boy ain't got no boards versus him, man. There's Sabonis right there. So we can filter this. Let's see. How do we go about this here? Let's go versus Dallas. Um, hmm. There it is right there. So the double doubles have been there, whatever case may be. Last time the time he faced them this year, he had 17 and 16, right? Uh, so, uh, I don't know how to. Okay, so look, how would I filter this one? So rebound chances, he's averaging 21 rebound chances, right? Derek Lively's been gone for about I don't know how many games, right? So I'm gonna make a mental note to at least look at the last 5 games. But let's say on the season, let's look at the season numbers. This season, Sabonis is no, not versus Dallas. How about just in general? This season, damn, this season he's averaging 14 rebounds on 24 rebound chances. So I'm not even gonna put 24 rebound chances up there. I'm just gonna put I'm gonna filter the rebound chances, but I'm gonna filter it at 20, right? And see how things look, right? Rebound chances, filter rebound chances, and I'm gonna just filter at 20. Give him a whole 4 rebound chances off. And let's see what we come up with here. So, hmm, centers with last 10 games this year with with 20 rebound chances. They 6 of 10 in the rebound category. No, actually, they 6 of 10 to this number right here. This is a high ass line, right? But you do got guys like um, Zubac who deserves a line like that, right? A lot of times. Not 13 and a half, 12 and a half for Zubac, but he had 15 and twice, right? Back to back games versus this team. Aiden had 16. Sabonis had damn uh, 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 Zubac had 34 rebound chances. That motherfucker was out there like he had 3 arms. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, right? He's supposed to be able to hit this number. Centers, centers with that many rebound chances, the assist props for them is 5.5, right? So Sabonis had 7 assists. Joker, of course, 9 and 10 assists. So those are the centers that's supposed to go out there and do that, right? So that's another play. If you can identify it, that can help you out. His last 10 games, his last 10 games, Sabonis' last 10 games. What's he been doing in the assist category? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about head to head versus Dallas? This game, that's that one game right there. He had 7 assists. Mm, okay. Well, mm, mm. I don't bet on this guy that much, but whatever you want to get to, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? I couldn't talk you off of it at all. What's the number here? Sacramento 1 point favorite. I mean, 1 point dogs. That's interesting. Hmm. How about so whatever you want to get to for Sabonis, be my guest. I'm thinking about taking that 13 and a half rebounds. I don't bet them high ass lines, but they ain't got nobody down there, man. They ain't got nobody down there. You can look at his points plus. You can look at his points plus rebounds. Um, hmm. You can look at his rebounds. They ain't got nobody down there, man. Straight up, man. They ain't got nobody down there. What about games? I can't even filter that. They ain't got nobody down there, bro. Straight up, man. And Gafford got to keep his hands to himself real bad, right? So let me see something here. Sabonis, I mean DeRozan. Um, last 5 games for DeRozan. Last 3 games, 2 games. Okay. Okay. I like the threes on the Dallas side, and I like Sabonis. If I had to take one play here, truth be told, it would be Sabonis in some shape, form, or fashion, right? I would take Sabonis in some shape, form, or fashion, and I don't mind a 3-point parlay here, right? Threes here, as you can see, Kyrie versus this team. He hasn't faced them this year, but he's hit some threes versus these boys. Three threes are better in every game except for one since 2023. Um, so on average, he's taking 7 threes a game. I can filter this to point guards here, taking at least, let's say, at least 3-point attempts, at least 6 threes a game, and see what we can get, right? At least 6 threes a game. 8 of 10, they over 2.5 threes in 8 of 10 games when point guards take at least 6 threes versus this team. Okay? When they take at least 6 threes versus this team, and Kyrie will take it. 8, 11, 8, 3, 6, 9, 10, whatever the case may be. So I'm liking the threes, right? That's the point guard, right? You can also look at points, right? So when you look at Kyrie, he's averaging on last 10 games, he's averaging 19 shot attempts. When you look at these point guards here, they got 16 field goal attempts. So if I wanted to take the threes down and just go with, or I could leave both filters up, but how about go with, what is it? He's averaging 19 field goal attempts. Let's bump it up a little bit to 18 since he's averaging 19. Let's go 18 shots against that weak ass defense. So they're over his points line, which is pretty high at 27. On the season, though, how many shot attempts is he averaging on the season? 18 and a half. If I bump it up, I got it at 18 and a half. I got it at 18. So 6 of the 10 on the season here. How are they fare on the season? They 5 of 8 this year. 5 of 8 this year. When people take when point guards take 18 or more shot attempts, you can look at the number here. When point guards take 18 or more shot attempts, they, I would say yeah, you can look at it. They're scoring one game under 20, but at least 25 or better, right? They average 28 points. Let's just keep it funky like that. 5 of 8. So it is what it is. For you in the stream, ha ha, Jamarcus. Well, y'all some bad influence ass motherfuckers there, boy. Straight up. Bad influence. Um, Max Chris. So if you just scrolling, right? If you just scrolling, and I got to Max Christie, and I don't see anything, right? But I look over to the right and just see green already. Because first of all, his points line is at 21, and it's low. It's low, right? It's low. So that's green, and he's gonna get the minutes. I would say he's gonna get the minutes. Let me see something here. Last 10 games here. What did he? How many minutes did he play? He's played 2 or 3 games, right? So he's had. Let's see what he's been doing. Damn, 4 threes and 4 threes there. I think he played 3. I think he played 3 games, right? Either way it go, I know he's played 2. He's played 30 minutes in both games, so he's gonna be averaging 30 minutes. So, hmm, that's enough right there for me to enough right there. 30 minutes. Uh, Averaging 30 minutes, 16 points. So that's in the green. This is this season. How about last 10 games? Let's just leave it at last 10 games for right now. Okay. 6 of 10 to this points line. And the 3-point line at 1.5 at a minus at parlay piece. Um, 1.5 right now. Shooting guards are 9 of 10, bro. So, man, 9 of 10. And that's at 6 3-point attempts, right? I don't think Maxi takes 6 3-point attempts. I think he's probably gonna take 5, bro. But that's something, right? Let's keep it moving. Clay. So looking at Clay compared to the chart already over here, green points. Last 10 games, this points prop sitting at 14 and a half. He's sitting at 14 and a half. They 8 or 10 to this number, 5 or 10 to the 3-point line at 2.5 at the parlay piece at minus 170, right? So, you know, Clay's getting his minutes in about 25 minutes. This is about 23 minutes, right? 3-point attempts, it's averaging about 6. And then how many 3-point attempts is this? They got it at 7 there, right? Over the course of the season, overall, how does this number stack up here? The points prop is down under 50%. The 3-point prop is down under 50%, but at 5.7, right? Shot attempt. So, interesting. Very interesting, right? But if I had to give you a play here, it would be Sabonis. I've never given out Sabonis, probably none this year, but it would be for Sabonis. I like the spot for Sabonis. I don't know how I want to attack it. Might just attack the 3-pointers, bro. This might be the first day I bet somebody over 13.5 rebounds. Whew. Portland Trailblazers, Denver Nuggets didn't overlook this whole situation here. I like what Denver Nuggets have been doing. I'm gonna tell you one guy who's been impressing me, and that's gonna be Toumani Camara, right? I watched the game, and I just seen something, right? Um, not for points, but at the end of the day, he's still a rookie, right? He's going out there the minutes, right? Minutes equal opportunity. Minutes equal opportunity. 34, 35, 40, 35, 36, 45, 36, 36, 34. He going to be out there, right? So the rebounds immediately caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? And he's got flashes. He's still finding himself. You know what I'm saying? He's a rookie. He's got flashes with points here and points there, stuff like that. So he's somebody that you want to still keep your eye out on. You know what I'm saying? He's getting 3 fouls here, 3, 4, 6, whatever the case may be, but he's out there, bro. And if you find some of these teams that's gonna have weaknesses in certain areas, then you know what I'm saying. Just be on the lookout for him. Minutes ain't been no problem for him. So you just got to figure out how you want to attack him. And pace up matchups and stuff. I believe he should be very, 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 very good. I want to say, let's see, 3 of his last 4 games, he's hit his 4 of his last 5 games. He hit his rebound prop. 14 rebounds versus Sacramento, 7 versus Indy, 10 versus Phoenix, 11 versus Milwaukee, 9 versus OKC. What is this rebound prop? 6.5 at plus money. Got to take a look at it. I don't know if I want to go there or not. Let's take a look. Now, Ayton, I already played Ayton rebounds. Win, lose, or draw, I'm rolling with it. I got to take an L if I take an L, right? Not an official play, you know what I'm saying? But I let you guys know that I did play that, right? So I like Ayton's rebounds, bro. And I like this matchup. So a quick checkup overall, what's been going on lately, right? So we know Denver, right? Denver, they have the ability to give up points. They're getting a tad bit better here and there, right? So they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in giving up points in general. Where we look at Denver at is in the assist category. On the season, they still giving up the most assists on the season, right? That number is there. 3-point makes in the green. 3-point makes are in the green, right? So I'm looking at somebody like Anthony Simons. Let's look at the point guard position. Denver versus point guard position, they're giving up the 4th most threes, and they're giving up around 3 3-point makes in a game, right? Let's take a look at. He's probably the only person I really would bet on for threes. Or I could possibly look at somebody like Jeremy Grant, but what about shooting guard? Denver. Shooting guards, they give up 4.2. All right, so heading over here, Anthony Simons, averaging about 15 shot attempts, 3-point attempts, averaging 8 3-point attempts. The 3-point attempts they filtered to They're averaging 6 3-point attempts. So I wouldn't. Okay, so mm, 30, 33 minutes, 29 minutes. Points, raw points here. What about head to head versus Denver? What has he done? Because that backcourt is barbecue chicken. I don't care what nobody say. So he went 4 for 11 for three on December 19th, 28 points, gave the ass to business, right? How many assists did he have? 10 assists. He was cooking, right? His last three games versus Denver, he had 8 assists or better. Not saying I'm going to his assist prop. I'm just pointing that out. Something that I wasn't, I didn't, and then vice versa. Like he's not the best defender either, right? So let's not get that twisted. Um, the shooting guard, what the fuck does he play? He plays small forward, I bet. I believe. Let's see something here. That wasn't on my radar though. I don't think I'm gonna be betting that, right? And I blindly took Aiden's rebounds versus Denver. So he's coming off. Well, this year he had 15 and 13. Last two games he's had double digit rebounds versus Denver, and that's the last time he had double digit rebounds. Joker will let you get his points as long as he don't want to get in foul trouble. So his points probably sitting at 15 and a half. Don't know if I want to get there. Or you could also look at his points plus rebounds, right? He'd have to stay out of foul trouble. Let's take a look and see if he. So another thing here, I can go into columns and go in and add any one of these I want to, right? Win, loss, closing spread, over, under, minutes played, whatever case may be. Let's add in. Let's add fouls in there to the columns, a foul column, right? Because I want to see as he's been keeping his fucking hands to himself. Um, Bang, there go the fouls right there. So, mm, okay, that's the last 10 games versus Denver. How about in general? He had 5 fouls versus Indy. He's been looking good. All right, so I'm willing to take a stab at the rebounds, bro. I mean, I've already taken a stab at the rebounds, right? He's been playing better as of late. Last 10 games, he's averaging 11 and a half rebounds, coming off a 14 rebound game versus Denver. Versus uh, Gobert. Um, uh, so I think it's warranted, right? I think it's warranted. I don't mind it. I've already taken the stab at it, right? I've already taken a stab at it anyway. So that's the play that I was looking at there. Um, that's it. Joker had 34, 13 for 18, 4 for 6 from three. Mm, that boy a dog, man. That boy is a dog. All right. In the last game, looking at the plays that I played here, Kessler, 11 and a half rebounds. You're still getting that at plus money. Um, LaMelo Ball. No. Where is it? Let's see the assist prop here. I took a stab at it, man. Not too much. The 8.5 Isaiah Collier. I got to keep playing until he sell. I mean, it don't even matter if he sell right now. He's put so much money in my pocket, in the industry pocket, that I mean, that it's been very helpful. I'd like to thank that young short man. He is short as hell out there, but yeah, I like to thank him. Um, as far as Luca and LeBron, like whatever you want to do with them, be my guest. Um, you got to take a look at Clarkson in some shape, form, or fashion here. Um, his points prop is going to come out at what 18 and a half. I don't think I can get there, but I don't. Would I take the under on this points prop? Probably not. I don't know. Probably not. Right. You know what though? I probably would though. That last game, who played? Um, Kessler. I mean, Collins didn't play, or who played that last game? Hmm, Who played that last game, bro? Who played? So the last game was versus the Clippers. Clarkson hit 16 threes. I mean, six threes. So, right, Marketing didn't play. Collins didn't play, but and they still was in the fold. So that's what really you're gonna get Collins back. They should get Collins back and get Laurie Marketing back. I definitely like the assist, right? For Collier and bro, look at this, right? So I got Collier in my bet slip for 8.5 at -128. And over here it says 9.5 at -102. That's crazy, man. That's crazy work right there. What just happened? If I flip it back to my best slip, then it would go 8.5. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy. Y'all see that? 8.5. Let me push around robin again so y'all can see. They take it away. Either way I go, whatever. Let me see something. The combo, the double double was plus 310. You get a plus 380 for John Collins. That's doable, right? Because um, looking at LA, they don't get Mark Williams no more, right? So, and it's a few things I want to put you up on, right? One of my favorite rebounders came back was a week or so ago, and that's my boy Vanderbilt, right? Love Vanderbilt rebounds, man. If he wasn't so injury prone, boy, and Lakers, man, boy. Let me see. I'll filter this out here. Lakers. Let's take a look at their depth chart here. So, um, Jackson Hayes. They ain't got no centers like that, man. Straight up, man. Jackson Hayes, I'm done with him. Every time I bet him, he don't do nothing. Then I'll turn around, he got almost a double double, something like that, man. So his minutes is creeping up, right? He played 16 minutes versus Washington, 7 rebounds. 14 minutes versus the Knicks, 8 rebounds. 18 rebounds versus Clippers, 6 rebounds. Golden State Warriors, 21 minutes, 14 boards. That's just a testament to how he can rebound. His boy is a good rebounder. He's a good rebounder. So be on the lookout because he's on a minutes limit right now. Be on the lookout. He's going to be one of those pieces that's good for the Lakers. For the Lakers. So um, can't filter this shit to without Anthony Davis. Because I would filter this without Anthony Davis, but I can't do it. Mm, hmm. Don't matter. I already took his rebounds. And I would like his, I don't mind his points plus rebounds either. I don't. Collins. So his rebound line opened up at, hmm, I'll go last 10 games. Last 10, last 10 games versus the Lakers, he is 6 or 7 to this rebound number, including 2 games this year. Right? He's hit his rebound. He hit his rebounds twice, both games. He's had 18 and 21 points versus this team. Right? You can look at points plus rebounds, and then John Collins been hitting the three. So you can look at his last 10 games. He's 6 of 10 to the 1.5 threes, right? And last 10 games, the Lakers giving up to the power forwards, they 6 of 10 as well. So this is his numbers in general. In his last, yeah, in general, he's been pretty efficient from the 3 point. I mean, 3 for 7, over three, 1 for 4, 2 for 2, 2 for 3, 2 for 3, 3 for 4. Seemed like he takes a couple little heat checks. If he hit that first one, he coming back with another one, shit like that. I'm looking at him because his points plus rebound prop is in play, which would be points plus rebounds sitting at 23 and a half. His points plus rebounds. And I'm also, trying to find ways where I'm trying to convince myself for him to get a double double at plus 380, right? So, it is what it is with that situation. Utah can find ways to stick around, right? You're going to have Reeves out there. He's not going to be one of the best defenders. This is my son's school. Let me answer this. Um, Luca not the best defender. His ass gonna be out there, right? and then, and then, yeah. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Another thing I want to look at here because when these guys stay in games, you gotta look at these guys. Laurie Markkinen versus the Lakers. Laurie Markkinen is not the best rebounder, man, but he's going out there rebounding the ball versus this team. 7 and 8 rebounds versus this team. Lakers, since they played the Lakers, they've gotten a little. Lakers gotten a little bit better in the rebounding category, but Larry Markin is not the best rebounder, and he's been getting rebounds versus this team, right? So, you know, Larry Markin has been rebounding lately, though. Last 5 games, he's hit this 4 and 5, 4 of his last five games. Hmm. Averaging 10 rebound chances. in the last 10. What if I filter this rebound chance? And they got their rebound chances at 7.4. What if I go to about, let me see something. Filter. I ain't even gonna, I'll do it, but I ain't even gonna think nothing of it, man. Let me see. Let's see, man. Let's see. Small forwards with at least 9 rebound chances. They 8 to 10 in their last 10 games versus this number. His numbers at rebound numbers at 5.5. He's averaging 16 shots. His points per sitting at 18.5. He's having 16 shots. I can't do it. I don't want to take his points. I don't. But it's going to be a miss. Luka going to be out there not being able to guard somebody. He's going to be out there not being able to guard somebody. I really want to want to see them see field goal attempts here. How about let's see? He's averaging what? Last 10 games, he's averaging 16 field goal attempts. They got it at field goal attempts at 10. Let's go up to 14. So small forwards with 14 field goal attempts are in the last 10 games this year are over their line in 9 of the last 10 games of 18 and a half. If I filter this to the season here, this I mean not 30, the season, this full season here with 14 shots or better, okay, 10 of 11. Okay, well, whatever, right? Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. So, it is what it is, man. That's some shit that wasn't on my radar, but, this is how it's going to be in MLB, right? So, this is one of those similar tools that I use for MLB, just like this right here. I use this for MLB, and, you know, uh, let me see. I think it's hot hitters. Which one I use? Hot hitters. It takes some time, bro. Does it forever take some time? It's not hot hitters. It's player hitting stats. That's what it is. And it's gonna take some time. Them baseball streams be long as hell, man. They be long as hell, boy. Straight up. But you have to go through all of it. This that landing page, because that's my Twitter right there. So, and then like I said, for the people who watch it right now, go on follow me on Twitter, man. Straight up. My Facebook be acting up, man. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. You need Twitter anyway. So and support each other on Twitter. Y'all let me know, and y'all can DM me there too. But long story short, yeah, let's take a look at Collier, bro. Let's take a look at Collier. Um, I bet Collier's already. I just want to see. Lakers been playing some defense. They have. Um, so Collier, last 10 games. I don't know about versus Lakers, but LA Lakers here. Right. That's he. Ain't, he that wasn't that was the old Collier. We talking about the new Collier now. Um, what about his assists and his potential assists? So versus Phoenix, he had 26 potential assists. Golden State, he had 20 potential assists. Indiana, he had 17. Right. The Dub Club, my Dub Club, it's my Dub Club is it's for my supporters, right? It's for the people who want to support me, right? Like I got that on YouTube, but the thing about that is um, it's $4.99 a month, and if you support what I do, you want to tip me, join the Dub Club, right? When I put the plays there first, and then I push them out to the community later, right? For the people who support me, right? Like what I do, tip. It's just a tip, right? It's just a tip. I'm not, like selling nothing or nothing like that. But for the people who want to, because it's gonna be some times I'm gonna be start waking up in the middle of the night. I'm just waiting for the All Star game to be over with. After All Star game, I'm gonna be waking up in the middle of the night, dropping plays in there, right? Then I get early lines on, shit like that. But I don't want to put too much in there. You know what I'm saying? But I will though. Because I'm not selling plays. You know what I'm saying? And then my shit like that. But it's for the people who want to the plays that I got. Not trying to wait for the YouTube video to come out, shit like that. Some of the plays I got, especially when MLB MLB pop out because I'm getting on those. I'm getting on those. I'm getting on those. You know how you got to get on pitcher props early, hits, runs, and RBIs early, right? Late night when I come in from work, type shit. And then, and then another thing, um, they got it set where I could do that on YouTube, but you can only put a certain size screenshot up there, right? Or you can't put no links up there. So I could put links and everything in there, right? I can put links and everything in there and Dub Club, right? So then if people got their notifications set up right, when I do a live bet, I can push it right in there, and motherfuckers gonna get notified, right? And then I can just go to pushing it on, cause I'm gonna push it there first, and then I'm gonna go push it on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter and all that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It is what it is, though. I don't know how to, it is what it is, though. Um, Collier. Um, the last 16 games, he's averaging. Oh, for sure, no problem, bro. I mean, it's in my bio, probably everywhere. Probably it's in my bio, probably everywhere. You could join that joint. You could join that joint. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, 17 cents a day. The stream is worth that much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like I'm up here gatekeeping and anything. I'm trying. I want to see folks get better. You know what I'm saying? I want to see folks get better. I sharing all my tools. I have to pay for these motherfucking tools out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't give you the plays, right? So it's like I always say, it's people that can. It's people that can put parlays together, right? But can't find the information. It's people that need to be fed the information. It's people. I'm the type of person that I can't give it to you all the way down, shove it down your throat. I'm forced to try to help a motherfucker, show a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just my human nature. Cause I'd rather we all learn because shit. I need to, sometimes I need to be able to count on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why, that's how it is on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfuckers on that Facebook page that they just won't, what I'm saying, won't handout. They won't, if they sit down and just try to learn this valuable information, then it would be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Felipe Hernandez, thank you. Just learned about combos on the board tonight. On the board tonight, over 2.5 threes. Wagner and Trey Young each. Okay, I feel you. Shout out to Felipe. I over missed a comment here. Good morning, my boy Daniel. Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists, and LeBron James over 5.5 assists. 5.5 assists. Okay, that must be a prize picks play. If y'all like that, jump on that. Play that rather. No, don't jump on. I was looking at this rebounds myself. Okay, you're probably talking about marketing. I remember. CVS receipt. You want that CVS receipt? I need to start putting that CVS receipt together. Let me go check the injury news real quick though. If you don't follow these guys, I don't know what you're doing, right? So Yusuf Nurkic, another thing, not on the injury report. I forgot, right? Mark Williams out. Okay, so Mark Williams not playing. Yusuf Nurkic, another guy, big body down there, can collect some rebounds and he can drop some assists. He'll pop out for a three or something here and there. But we were looking at Collier. I mean, LeBron, you know what you want to do with LeBron. All these guys, you know what you want to do with them. Uh, oh snap! They ready, right? So yeah, but Collier. Hmm. So last 10 games, he's averaging 16 potential assists. How about I filter this to 13 potential assists real quick? Because their defense have been better as of late, bro. I can't take this away from them. 13 potential assists here. So, um, this year, um, point guards with 13 potential assists or more have hit this assist prop 11 of their 13 games, right? Versus this Lakers team uh, this year, right? As you can see, 11 of 13 games here, right? I like it. Um, he's put up double digit points in he put up double digit points in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven out of his last 8 games. I wouldn't have expected him to score uh, that many points versus the Clippers, and he only had 5 points versus the Clippers. I don't know how the Clippers defense are that good, but it is what it is. And they played good that game without them. So long story short, too, don't forget, don't forget the Jazz are tanking. They'll be doing this all season long. Guys, healthy people will be in and out of the lineup. They're trying to lose. That's one thing. Some players do not try to go out there and lose, though. They try to in order to stop them, they would try to make players be out. But players still trying to play up to their name. They went out there and put up a good fight versus the Clippers without Collins and without Sexton and without oh, I know they hate to play Clarkson. I know they hate to play Clarkson. That motherfucker come pull up with about six, two threes in his pocket to the game. So that's what these organizations do. They try to limit these. Why is they steady going in and out, right? And then some people try to play for their contracts and try to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers need to be losing. But whatever. But like I said, he's averaging last 10 games. He's averaged 16 potential assists. I filtered it to 13 potential assists, and this is what you got, right? Um, this is what you got. Nine on the course of the season, 11 to 13. Green in the assist prop category. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna? Okay, so looking at the double doubles here, between Collier and John Collins, who would I take a double double for? Right? You getting plus money for Luca's double double and minus 125 for LeBron double double, and Austin Reeves at 1100 for his double double, bro. So Dom said he said his 10 points looks nice. Collier, man, a double double at plus 300, meaning if you put $1 on there, you draw back $4.20. You put 100 on there, you draw back 420. Man, you know, interesting, interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they came out here and beat up on. No, I would say that, but they got some bodies that you know, in this John Collins area, in this Laurie marketing era, right? Like where you could put a Vanderbilt on marketing, you could put a Rui, a LeBron on marketing, some shit like that, man. So I don't know. We'll see, right? But I'm sticking with the rebounds for Kessler and Collier. I started them. I played them. It is what it is. Quick recap on the things that I did. Want to show y'all. It was the Brooklyn side of things, right? So another thing I wanted to show y'all here was yeah. So this is how we came up with the Tobias Harris yesterday. That was gold and power forwards, right? Because you get Miles Bridges out there. He's trying to do everything else, but he definitely ain't trying to stick no defense. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. So But Tobias Harris was really, really, really green versus these boys, right? Um, let's see. And he came right out there standing on business. And we smacked that 18,000 parlay. Well, I didn't even get a chance to post that, so let me stop. So let me see here with how many 3-point attempts here? 7. Um, they got him at the power forward. 7 3-point attempts. They got him at 5. How about we go up to 7, right? With the 3-point attempts. Let's go up. Let's try 7. So, um, this is on the season, right? So on the season, power forwards who took 7 3-point attempts or more versus this team are 6 of 9 to the 2.5 threes, and the points prop in general they 8 of 9, right? So, um, as you can see right here on November 19th, uh, Cam Johnson already gave him 34. He went 11 for 20 with 6 for 12 from beyond the arc, 5 rebounds, whatever the case may be. He's already gave him that work. Um, and as you can see here, the last 10 games, he's over 2.5 threes, which would be a parlay piece. He's over 2.5 threes, uh, 7 of his last 10 games. If you want to filter this to to the full season to see how Cameron Johnson has fared, he's went over 2.5 threes in 24 of 27 of 37 games, right? And yeah, so he's like 65% to this number, about 65% to this number, right? And they regular point line, which is 18 and a half. People who took 6 threes or better are over this point line in 8 of their last 9 games. Now, it's a lot of guys there that take more shots, but um, you know, I don't expect him to. Let me see his last 10 games. I don't expect him to take 20 shots though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't expect him to take 20 shots. So maybe you could filter it down to the shot attempts. He's probably averaging 13.9 shot attempts. If you not, if you think them threes could be fugazi, and you just want to look at the shot attempts here, we can take a look at the shot attempts at. Let's say we filter his shot attempts at 12. So on the season, filter his shot attempts at 12. At 12 shot attempts for the power forward, um, 23 of 26 players hit 18 points, right? I'm not saying I'm playing this shit. I'm just pointing this shit out, right? I'm just pointing it out. His rebound sitting at 3.5. Of these guys that hit that number, it took 12 shots and averaged 33 minutes. They hit their rebound line as well at 3.5 at minus 102, 24 of 26. So um, when you start filtering things out, you can start seeing you can start seeing different plays, right? Different plays. Like they might be vulnerable in this category, but guess what? They they more vulnerable over here, right? So you can start seeing shit. It'll start revealing stuff, right? So it is what it is. And then this tool right here is helpful for a lot of game log watchers, right? But you can start filtering shit, and then game log watching starts becoming real research, right? So, without players, with players, filter by spread, filter by over under, um, you know, days rest, filter 3-point attempts, da 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 da, potential assists, rebound chances, usage percentage, points in the paint, attempts, points in the passes made, so on and so forth, right? So that's one player that I want to show you guys that was in an okay spot. And then the CJ McCollum thing, well, he's out, so it doesn't matter now. But and then my guy was in a good spot too, Derek White. Now keep an eye out on the injury news because I definitely feel like those guys will be out today. Super Bowl, hangover, shit like that. Um, so let me take a look here. It's one thing sometimes it takes a long time to squabble up. Squabble up now. All right, so Derek White, right? Now, remember, sometimes you got to cross reference your work too, man. Like, I cross reference this. Cross reference this because when I looked at the point guards assists, we know we've been thinking about point guards assists all season long versus Miami. They're giving up the third most assists, 17 potential assists, 3.5 3-pointers made. That's green. That's green. And that's him, right? So we can look at this thing a few ways. We can look at it versus Miami, right? Versus Miami. So, hmm. So he's only faced these guys one time this year. He had 19 points, 5 for 12 for three, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists, right? That lines up with what was going on here. That was December 2nd. And this, I said, we've been targeting this all season long. So they still, right here, that was the assist, third in assist, potential assist, and there was the threes, right? So, and if you talk about threes, his last 3 games dating back to last year, 8 for 15 for three, 5 for 10 for three, 5 for 12 for three, right? Um, Assist prop for him is at 4.5. It opened up at 3.5 last night. It opened up at 3.5. It's at 4.5 now. And I didn't bet it last night, but now I wish I would have, right? I wish I would have. I just put them in the slip and I went to sleep so I just don't forget them, right? But man, um, it was another point I was trying to make out of this. Let's go to last 10, right? Without versus Miami here. Let's see. So this 3.5 3-point line, he's over this last 6 of his last 10. Um, Last 10 games for uh these guys here. Mm, mm. So they've been looking. It looks like they've been looking okay as of late. What about assists? So point guard's been hitting that assist line on them the last 10 games. 13.8 shots on points, 11 field goal attempts. He's averaging. He should get a bump. He should get a bump. We'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what's gonna happen, right? He's got good historical matchup from the last 2 games, but we'll see what's gonna happen. That's all I can say right now. But it was funny that I was looking at it last night, and then the injury news popped out, and now we dealing with some type of now we dealing with Tatum and uh, so if you like I said Brown injury questionable news. LeBron James probable, Luca probable. Okay, so what I would say here is for for this Boston game, I would Tatum. I mean, Hero is questionable, bro. So Hero's questionable. I expect him actually to be out along with Jason Tatum and Brown, right? So we're gonna be looking at Peyton Pritchard. When we're looking at Peyton Pritchard, we're gonna be looking at White, probably Sam Hauser, if these guys are out. Then You got Andrew Wiggins that's probably going to play for Miami today, and if Hero's out, we're probably going to see, you know, it's about the same as about the same about the same what's the boy name? Terry Rozier, like whatever, right? So Bam could be in play in that spot as well. Um, One guy we got to keep an eye out for is the shooting guard here, which is the shooting guard here, which is coming up. He probably get the start. There's some blowout risk here. I forget his damn name. So whatever. The shooting guard, because Brandon Boston is out as well. So the shooting guard for damn, what's that boy name, man? Damn, I forget his name. Not Alvarado, Rado, but the other kid, man. The other kid, I forget his name. But okay, but there's blowout risk there. All right, so let's see. Let's go over here. I got 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Because I'm getting ready to go to work. I got 10 minutes. Let's put one of these together real quick. I'm gonna post this in the Dub Club. Um, y'all want me? Y'all put me on the spot. Okay. Let's start from the bottom. Let's go. Let's go rebounds. Let's go 10 rebounds. Let's go assists. Let's go 8 assists for right now. Right now, let's go. I'm gonna take the 10. I ain't scared. Um, I'll take the Dre piece. I'm gonna take the 2 for D'Angelo. Damn. I'm gonna take the 3 and 3. I don't know. I'm gonna take the 3. I'm gonna take the 2 for Niang. Now, keep an eye out on Niang, right? Niang might go out there and get a ass 5 threes, 4 threes, right? You get 4 threes, he might get a ass 3, right? 3 threes at plus 160. Vic Krejci, Vic Krejci, his 3 threes is at plus 290. This is this is this is this has been this has been weird, right? Like let's see, Krejci, Krejci been hitting that motherfucker, man, and I said it, man. I'm like, man, I'm finna play his threes, man, and I didn't even get to him, man. Let me see. Let me see here. 3 of his last 4 games, he hit 3 threes or better, right? just under your nose. This shit could be right up under your nose. And then, but when you get ready to bet it, man, you know, and like I said, I'm scared to even put them on my ticket now because I ain't been betting it. I ain't gonna say I'm superstitious like that, but man, I ain't been betting it, boy. But man, they give you three threes for him. Where at almost plus 300, almost plus 300. And if I go out here and take the two three, you still get plus money for two threes or minus 105, right? And I'm scared. I ain't gonna say I'm scared of it, but man, nigga, come on here, fuck up this parlay like that. Let me see. The minutes there though. What's his regular point line though? His regular point line. The minutes there. I don't like this matchup. And I'm probably not gonna put Paulo on this parlay, which I need to. And Paulo, low key, is one of my favorite plays today. I think Paulo is in. I think I just can't. Um, the thing about this is, I really like Paulo today because I don't think they have nobody to guard him. Franz just won't be denied, man. He won't be denied. Paulo, mm, that 4.5 assists. I've been playing this 4.5 assists. I've been playing at 5. And I think France can get there. So I don't know, man. I might just say Paulo. I might traditionally I might take him to the side and take him up to 30 points, bro. I ain't gonna lie, some shit like that. Boston Celtics, Miami Heat. Hold on, let me see. Pelicans, OKC, Golden State Warriors, and the Bucks. Let's get something for bonus rebounds. Where they at? 13 and a half. Can we go for a 12 real quick? 12 piece? Let's go for a 12 piece spicy. See what that do. 12 piece spicy. I like the threes. I like the threes. I like the threes. I like the threes. It's just who do I take? Two threes for Max Christie. I have to come back to that. Let me see. San Antonio. I think Wimby get us 20 today. I'm gonna take Wimby for 20. Um, Poole could probably bounce back today. I think I could take him for three threes today. I was gonna take Chris Paul and Fox at 6 assists apiece. I can see instances where both of them get that. You can get that 2 6 assists apiece for them guys at plus money. At plus money. I'm scared though. I want to take one of them. I just don't know who. Right? Looking at this weak ass team. Um, Chris Paul had 5 assists versus Orlando, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight games. 10 out of his last 11 games, including 10 straight with 6 assists or better. And then Fox played 2 or 3 games over here. He's had 6 assists in 3 straight games. If I'm taking them boys for dimes, that means Wemby's got to come out to play. Wemby gave these boys 50 last time they played. Wemby, this should be a good right spot for Wemby, bro. I mean, come on now. Last 3 games since well, he had 24 versus Atlanta, but 16 and 18. Time for him to get back in the 20. So I'll leave that there. Don't know which one of these guys I want to take um, for don't know which one of these guys I want to take for 6 assists though, man. Straight up, either Fox or Chris Paul. Yeah, George Niang. I put George Niang up there, didn't I? I put him up there for two threes. Yeah. Um, Chris Paul and Fox for 6 assists. It's crazy, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. You know I gotta take Luca for three threes. I went to Dallas. I went to Dallas for that. Oh my god. Oh no, that was that game. That was that game. Okay. Three threes. I take Luca for three threes. Three threes for Luca. Um, I wanted Wiggins for two threes. Let me go ahead and take Kristaps for sure. Kristaps for two threes. Three threes for Derek White. Kessler, Collier, Aiton, Russell. Russell two threes. What do you want to sell? Um, LaMelo Ball three threes. Cam three threes. Two threes for Niang. Um, 12 rebounds. Garland. I'm gonna get Garland. What is Garland? Oh, Struce is questionable, man. I don't think he gonna play. So, DeAndre Hunter, what's his points prop? 14 and a half. Let's take Deontay for two, the new guy. DeAndre for two threes. Between Christie, Kyrie, and Clay, I just don't. I don't. I feel like I gotta with Kyrie. I feel like I gotta take him for three, but I don't know if I want to deal with that pain. Right. Um, this is a great matchup. What I'm gonna end up doing. What I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up doing a 3 point parlay on the side. Right. For this game, and I'm probably gonna take. I'm probably gonna take. I might take three, three, and two. Right. Or if I'm doing a bankroll builder, I can get two, two, and two, right? Max Christie, Kyrie, and Clay. I can get all of them for two. I get all of them for two, right? I'm falling back on Malik Monk assists right now until they get that shit, till they get they act together, till they get their act together. I think I'm gonna just stick right here. Um, Not scared of any of these legs. I'm kind of shaky on the assist though for both of those guys at six, but I love inflicting pain on myself some type of way with these parlays. So I guess, right? I guess. So I'm gonna stick with this, right? Um, Apollo and Fran should have made it some type of way, but I'm gonna save those guys for separately. Um, you know, I might have to play front Apollo up to 30. I just feel like it's one of those days. I don't see George Niang being able to stop him, right? I really don't see them being able to stop France either. But they probably gonna try to put Dyson on France. I don't know, right? Krejci, Vic Krejci, he probably gonna go into one of those. He might go into a plus money parlay, right? If he's hit three threes or better, and three of they give me his three threes for plus money. I'm gonna have to sprinkle something on it, even if it's $5. They give me his three threes for plus 290. Even if it's $5, and I might put him in a plus money Hail Mary parlay or something like that. But let's do it with this one, right? Let's do it with this. I'll go back over. I'll show it to you guys again, and I'll tweet it out. I'll tweet it out, and I'll put it in the Dub Club. Okay, I'll tweet it out, but let me show you guys one more time. So, y'all probably already got it though. Some people probably already got it. Let's see. Um, Victor 20, Jordan Poole three threes, 6 assists for Paul, 6 assists for Fox. I probably split one of them motherfuckers up. Um, D'Angelo Russell two threes, Ball three threes, Cam three threes, Kristaps two threes, Derek White three threes, 10 boards for Kessler, 8 assists for Collier, three threes for Luca, 10 rebounds for Aiton, two threes for Niang, 12 boards for Sabonis, two threes for DeAndre Hunter. Um, De'Aaron Fox, I played this 8 assists at 135 plus 135 straight. Walker Kessler, rebounds 11 and a half at plus 135 straight. I also like his points plus rebounds. DeAndre Ayton plus over 10 and a half rebounds. I played him straight. Uh, Cam Johnson was a parlay piece I like. LaMelo Ball, 3.5. I haven't played it yet. I wish I could have had it at minus 125, but I still probably going to end up playing it. Um, Collier, 8.5 assists at minus 128. Those are straight plays here. I'm getting ready to go out on a limb and take the straight for Paulo. I'm about to take the straight for Paulo. 22 and a half, 23 and a half points. I'm about to take it for Paulo. And then we got to look at the blowout pack. The blowout pack starts here with Oklahoma City Thunder here. Um, you can take the you can take the you can take the you can take the 31, 21 through 30, and the 26 plus. You can take all of them if you want to. It's possible you could you can hit two of three. If they go for 31, they can hit two of three. If they win by 26, you still hit two of three. If they win by 25 or less, between 21 and 25, you can hit one, right? The line is too high. Otherwise, I would take the 11 too, because I usually take the four of them. I would bet the 11. I bet the 26. I bet the 21 through 30, and I play 31 plus, right? And more than likely, if I bet them like that, those four, then one of them, and they beat them by 31, then I go three. I hit three of the four plays. So that's the blowout pack. That's what I do, right? So it is what it is, right? Um, another quick look here, and another quick look at the parlay pieces. I mean the CVS receipt y'all asked for, starting from the bottom to the top there. And I'm getting out of here. I gotta go to work. Leave out for work in like 13 minutes. Peace out, man. I had to go over the slate, man. It wouldn't have been that long. I ain't gonna lie, but I had to go over the slate because I didn't really look at the slate on some Super Bowl shit yesterday. So it is what it is, man. That was a long ass stream, man. Straight up.